moving, body moving, body
All right, we're gonna do some mega core work now. May not be what you expect, or if you know me, it will be exactly what you expect.
That's what I'm afraid of.
It's gonna be a minute plank. Yay, planks! So your hands are just a little bit wider than your shoulders, your chest directly in between the hands. You're gonna press the right leg back, left leg back. We're gonna hold this for a whole minute starting now. So, your thighs are super tight, backs of the legs opening up to the sky, belly is in.
Is my belly in?
Your belly's in!
Yay!
No saggy bellies. And if you laugh, it makes it even better.
What about if you moan?
If you moan, it's like a moment of relief, but it actually makes your abs work harder. So talking makes your heart rate go up. Makes sense, uses more oxygen. Hey! I hope you're doing this with us because it would be such a shame if we were suffering like this for nothing while you sit on your couch on your butt.
Are we almost done?
I don't know. Planks are great. It doesn't look like much, does it?
Is it almost over?
I think it is.
Oh god.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Now we're gonna work on abs one more time. And I have a new cat assistant. Do you see my... Hey, where'd he go? Never mind, I was lying. Oh, he's right there. That's so exciting. Okay, as soon as the dog assistant sees the cat assistant, we're gonna have some excitement. And so here on your back, both legs up. You're just gonna take one leg down and then all the way back up. We're gonna alternate legs for 1 minute, and that's pretty much it. Because you did a little bit of core yesterday, now you're doing a little more today. We don't want to go too crazy, so you can be sort of comfy on your back. And you want your weight to stay in your hips, not your low back. So there's not a lot of pressure in your low back, but you do want the belly button pulling in. And if you think all this stuff is crazy hard, just think about how many muscles you have to use to walk, all right? And how often do you actually think about it? You just do it, right? Because it's so ingrained in your system. But it took a while to learn it, whether you remember it or not. Most of us don't. If we do, it's kind of weird. But it's just one of those things. You turn it into a habit, it becomes part of you. Before you know it, if you miss exercise, you'll miss exercise. So it just becomes part of you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do a grand finale. Just take the legs slow down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Belly pulling in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, take your arms over your head. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Hang over the legs. And that is a good thing. We're done. Time for plank push-ups with Ron. Yay, Ron! Plank push-ups. All right, so we're going to do a minute. And first we're going to demonstrate what it is. So, you go into a full plank, and you're going to take it to a forearm plank, right, left, and then back up. Right, left. Then you switch the other way. All right, I'm starting the timer. Ready, go. It is not a race. You take your time. And the idea is to move your hips as little as possible, so your core has to work to stabilize. Core being the belly and your back. And he keeps alternating his arms. He's roughing it on the carpet here. Could be worse on the wood floor. But if you want, you can get a mat, of course. Get your sweatshirts out. Do what you gotta do. This is a minute of wonderment and fun. And I think it's awesome that he's able to do this so well. As I'm sure you are too. Down, down, up, up, down, up, up. Looks like fun. He's got about 15 seconds left, as do you. I hope you're not just watching us. Get up off the floor. It would be very rude for you to be just sitting there watching this instead of doing it. I mean, look at the effort this man is putting into this. And you're done! Yay! Doo-doo. That was awesome. So happy now. Time for bicycle crunches. Okay, we're just gonna do these for a minute straight. I'm going to set us up first, and then I'll tell you when the minute is starting. So hands behind the head, knees into your chest. Lengthen the back leg out. Same leg that's extended, that's your armpit you're going to bring towards the knee. So you're crossing your knee over your body towards your pit. Switch to the other side and hold it. We're going to do a minute starting now. Let's go. This is about your rib cage moving side to side. It's not about your head and neck or your elbows. They go along for the ride. Extend the legs like you mean it and get your armpit into those knees, or get your knees into your armpits and twist, twist. Pull the belly down, hips stay heavy, and get your shoulder blades off the floor. Twist. The lower you go with your legs, the more your back has to work. The higher you go, the more it's just your abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a nice stretch and hug your knees into your chest. So now we're going to do spiders. What are spiders? It sounds terrible, doesn't it? It's fantastic. You come onto your hands and knees. Oh, what's my hood doing today? Alright. Hands shoulder distance apart, maybe a little wider as long as your chest is in between your hands. Take your legs back and you're in a plank. Yeah. Except this time you're going to take your right knee and touch it to the right elbow all the way. And back. Left knee, left elbow. And back. And we have this for a whole minute. I make it sound like a minute is really long. Sometimes it feels long. And then bring it in. So in order to touch the knee all the way to the elbow, you have to squish up your upper body, to twist it and turn it like you're doing an upside down oblique crunch. We're about halfway through. Stick with me on this. Whew. These are all progressive. So if you can't get through something the first time, try again. I think Daisy's trying to make a cameo. And then and we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stretch it back. Next. 20-second side plank. How do you do that? Pick a side first. Come onto your hips. Take the top leg forward, bottom leg goes behind you so you have a nice stable base of support. You can use that top hand to help you press your hips up and then take the top arm up. 20 seconds. Oh, gotta fix my hair. Lengthen out of that bottom shoulder so you're not sinking down, and get the hips up. On the outer edges of your feet. Breathe nice and slow and evenly. 20 seconds will be up before you know it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. 20-second side plank, other side. So, whichever side you did last time, you're doing the other side now. So, forearm down, top hand forward, top leg forward, bottom leg back, push up, and hang out right here. 20 seconds, nice, slow, even breaths. We're getting into the obliques, a little extra. On the outer edges of your feet, get the hips up, breathe. Look up at the beautiful sky. It's beautiful. Breathe. 20 seconds, and you're done. Ta-da!
Body moving, body moving, body moving. We be